God has given each of us abundant life to be enjoyed. He has never condemned and will never condemn an individual. It all trickles down to how we as human beings treat each other so that the best comes out of each one of us. Wealth distribution has been a contentious issue world over, and Malawi is no exception. The degree of this distribution is what matters at the end of the day. Staying at the suburbs in Blantyre, Lilongwe, Zomba, Mzuzu doesn't mean all is well for some in the same cities. Did God create people more equal than others? Definitely no. We are created equal. The same applies to rural areas. Have we as human beings loved or condemned one another? We are on a trip to Mvunguti, a district in the Eastern Region of Malawi. A district rich in natural resources, the main being fish in Lake Malawi. We arrive in Mvunguti and proceed to Monkey Bay. Monkey Bay is a small but busy township east of Mvunguti Boma. This is where the main water transport dock is in Malawi. We have heard so much about an island called Mvunguti, so we decide to proceed to this island and see for ourselves what life is like for the people of Mvunguti. We hire an engine boat. It's a long boat cruise.
makolo atu amene alagogo atu atachoka kumuzi kungatabe anazafikira kuti kumvunguti anadusa madokosewa kuyambira pachizale zambo pakhala kumvunguti chifukwa choti anaona kuti malo amenewo ali settled ndi usozi wawo umene iwo ankaufuna kalelo anafikira makoka apasi kumabweraso ningoti kuli anthu osiyanasiyana ochekaso madera ena amazamangaso mabizinesi ngati kuzagula somba ena kusegula mashopu amene koma ikakwana nthawi yoti mina kuti akaode mapezeka nthawi zina kuti kuli mphepo kuti ukaode kuja munthu mapezeka kuti bizinesi yako yatani yako ifoti matransport ndotani ndovuta kuti boti mina silingayende chifukwa chachani cha mphepo.
We arrive at Mvunguti, and the first thing is to find accommodation for the night. Lakeside Rest House is the only accommodation here. Well, we would rather sleep by the beach.
Zina la Mvunguti likiza na chikuni chikamera panyanja apo ndi chikachemekanga Mvunguti.
We move on. We are overwhelmed to hear that there are over 7,000 inhabitants at the island. The official languages here are Tumbuka and Tonga. We are surprised. How?
Isi tikava kukepi tatumbuka tikava nandi kudwali tikatuka wene kumuzi. Ise wakumpoto tikatuka wene kumuzi kuti muli wa visiru. Sono wene kumuzi wakakalipa wakatidusha kukawa chiwawa chikuru ta vantu tikenda papiri hapo. Vantu wakenda mawatu, vantu wakenda ngapasi, vantu wakenda nga kumseu kura. Kukawa aliosi wa Jovi. Fukawa kumba kuti wangati komera kochi kwenu kura.
But why call their hosts stupid?
Kuntukura ukanangika pakawa nkhani iyo ya maji. Chifuka kukepi wakawa sozicha, wakaumanya usozicha. Sono isi tikawa vichi wasozi. Tikajikuzia isi pa usozi witu. Sono vara para tikayushana nao tikatenga ai muli vinderi mukumanya yai vintu hivi. Isi ndizi timusambisha ningi sono. Sono iu paro wakapulikanga kuti muli visiru mukumanya yai usozi witu ndipo iu so wakakuyanga. Ndi mpaka fumira nkhani.
Kanopanda bambu wao muzi mundu.
Well, fishing is the main business here. This place has no school, no hospital, no police unit, or any other amenity suitable for a human being. Very few, if any, have a toilet. These people go into the hills or in the lake when nature calls.
Tikuopa kolera chifukwa ngatikulire masiku anu ni nthawi za zinja. Chifukwa kukakhala zinja anthu timakhala ovutika, timakhala matenda awa ndi awa. Chifukwa pala anthu ena amazithandizira mchani mapiri umu nde zonse zija. Tikuopa kuti pamuzi panu pasagwe matenda a kolera.
We also realize that people here don't farm because there is no suitable land for farming. To them, the lake is their farm. This place has no graveyard too. Not that these people are immortal though. But how do these people survive? One wonders. They are happy people though. Some have money and have fun too. We have to retire for the day and wait for tomorrow to see what Mvunguti has in store for us. Nightfall brings so many things, from cooking, business, to having fun. We wake up so early and head for the beach. Before we know it, the beach is full with people. Some people are already getting ready for an early fishing trip. Women washing their house utensils. Others are bathing, cleaning their teeth, some drawing water, you name it. This water is not clean at all, and we wonder how these people survive. They have a water source donated by Iceland Development Agency. But it seems people here are so much used to lake water that they don't trust this water, and very few use this borehole and tap. But why should people drink unsafe water when this lake water can easily be pumped uphill, treated, and feed the village by gravity? Very few children go to school here. The nearest school is at Zambo, some 6 kilometers from Mvunguti. We now follow the few of the pupils who brave this long distance through the bush, which is very risky. This distance has led to school dropouts and opting for fishing business instead. The few that go to school start very late.
Ana athu amene taberekawo pasikulu patali pali phiri ndithu muli chipululu. Ana ang'ono amayamba sikulu ndithu mochedwa mwina zaka 8 kuti mwanayo apite kuti ku sikulu. Mwina ena 10 amene sakula kuti no mwa munthu amakula monyenchera. Ndiye kuti ana zaka 10 ndiye kuti mwana kuti no akaphunzire sikulu akapitirire pamakhala chani pali vutobe.
We meet 14-year-old Fenji, who is in Standard 5. At his age, some privileged pupils are in Form 4. With this distance, is he going to finish his studies? Only time will tell. Walking a round trip of 12 kilometers a day in search for education is definitely a tall order. During rainy days, these pupils do not go to school altogether. Come to think of a girl child, this distance and the bush is definitely a trap for early pregnancies. We also meet Tobias, a 19-year-old boy And in Standard 7, well, no comment. This is the bridge pupils here use on their way to and from school. It was constructed by a member of parliament for this area during campaign in the year 2014. We are surprised, though, that the district commissioner for Mvunguti and the district forestry officer say these people are staying here illegally and that they will be evicted soon. But wait, then how did they vote? How do you campaign and construct a bridge for illegal inhabitants? Well, maybe they just wanted the votes. And not to forget, they also have a ward councillor.
I don't know that people are staying at Mvunguti legally. Just because I came here in 1998, I found there's people there. They've been living there from that, I don't know from when, but they're staying there up to this time. So to say that they're living there illegally, I think it's not one. But I'm going to fight it just because they've been there for so long.
The council may say they are staying, the people are staying there legally because maybe to him nothing has been done. Whereby at times when we see that people are inside the forest reserve, we go and evict them. Such things have not been done. So that's why maybe he's coming up with those statements to say these people are staying there legally. But to be honest with you, they are staying there illegally.
We are yet to see who is saying the truth. We are puzzled to see this school at Zambo, which according to authorities was built in a protected area, Lake Malawi National Park. But who built this school? Who posted teachers here? And most importantly, who pays them? Someone surely is not saying the truth. The school meals program means the school is fully supported by the Malawi government and also its development partners. When did they know that this is a protected area? Why not evict these people the very day they came here? Why wait until now, when the population has grown this big? As we walk back the 6-kilometer trail to Mvunguti, so many questions linger, but no answers are coming forth. Another day gone, full of surprises. Life has an expiry date, only that unlike products in a supermarket, we are not stamped on our backs, and only God has the stamp, and it will only be stamped on our backs on our departure day. As we wake up the following day, we were greeted by the sad news that one of the sons of Mvunguti has passed away. As per tradition, we just have to abandon whatever we have planned for today and attend the funeral. Business comes to a standstill as everyone knows everybody here, and naturally everyone has to attend the funeral. It is a somber mood here as choirs sing for the departed. We are now keen to find out what happens here, since we have been told that there is no graveyard.
Panyengo isitikizilanga pano pazambo kunthu kuno kukakwa mzimu nditi nkwa mzimu chili chose kuno va mzimu tikawonana maso vinthu kuno vikachitikanga vikulu tikuvonana vichi na maso paphiri ili kukaa vinthu vikulu chomene pachilibwe ichi chikulu chira vanthu akazingirira parapara nokwenda nanga ni boti nokwenda para mulive dongosolo liwemo soni vene ivo ndivu vana venetu muzi wakati ipu imwi kusungana kula cha tisungane kuno kumakibe kuyambira para mpaka sono tukusungana kochi kumakibe.
Ime tosi mpingo pamene tikuyimba nyimbo imeneyi abale tibwere kuti tizanyamule bale wathu kuti tizanyamule kumakibe.
These people are united, and those with engine boats volunteer to take the remains and mourners to the mainland for burial. Several engine boats ferry mourners. We join the convoy to escort this beloved son of Mvunguti to his final resting place. In unity there is power, the saying goes, and true is this saying at Mvunguti. We are impressed to see that even at the mainland, the respect for the dead prevails. And even the People's Cash and Carry shop is closed at Monkey Bay in respect of the departed. Several vehicles are waiting to take the body to the graveyard. The shop only reopens after the body is taken to the graveyard. We are impressed. The people of Mvunguti have a unique culture. After burial, everyone in the village is involved in property distribution of the deceased. The indawa is chaired by the village head, and what is agreed at this indawa is final. May his soul rest in peace. Life has to go on. We carry on with our Mvunguti visit, and life is quiet here because the lake is rough and fishing is stalled. This means no income. The many empty fish drying places bear testimony. Some are still making money though, by playing pool for money, as well as bao. People play bao the whole night and cash in the process. Communication here is a nightmare. There is no public transport to the mainland. In the event of an illness, individuals volunteer to take a patient to the mainland by contributing money for engine boat fuel. We happen to find a critically ill baby who has to be rushed to Blantyre, a distance of approximately 300 kilometers, to seek medical help. With no public transport, a volunteer takes the baby to Monkey Bay so that the mother can connect to Blantyre. We pray for the kids' quick recovery. Jesse Gonta is HIV positive and on antiretroviral therapy, ART. What problems does she face here?
Mongaso ineyo ndinapita kuchipatala kukayezedwa ndinapezedwa ndi positive. Kumapezeka ndi positive imene ndili nayo ndikuvutika kwambiri akandipasa siku loti ndipite kuchipatala ndikatenge mankhwala. Ndiye kuti ndipeze ndalama yoti ndipitire ku bei ndikatenge mankhwala ndimalephera. Nthawi zina sindimapita chifukwa cho lephera kuyenda wapansi ndimapezeka kuti mphamvu ndilibe ndine munthu ofowoka. Mavuto a mankhwala tinayamba tafotokozerapo adokotala. Koma samapereka munthu oyamba kumene amaonesesa kuti munthu uja alandire mwina saka 4 or 5 mpamene amatha kumpasa mwina mabotolo awiri kuti akakhale miyezi 2 kapena 3.
Many people have cell phones here, but there is no network. Save for one hill place popularly known as Bachi Network. People assemble at this place to find network for their cell phones. We also have to follow suit in order to talk to our families. Malawi at 52.
Nthawi zina timalandira maliro kuchokera kutali kwa abale athu. Koma kuti tiziyo osaziwa. Nthawi zina machita kuti anthu akumangibe ngati amaziwa naso ndi akumangibe. Amangibe ndi amatuma uthenga kutauni kuzafika kuno. Monga ife kuno ku Mvunguti tikuvutika kwambiri mu network iyi. Chifukwa pali vuto lalikulu limene timapezana nalo. Ndiponso ama network iwa amatinamiza tikubwera. Koma usatani umalowa osaona kuti ali bwanji. Koma iwo mawalesi mwawo amalengeza kuti ife network yathu ili pose pamene ife timamva kuti amatiuza kuti ili pose pamene ife kuno kulibe.
There are about 10 churches and a mosque at the island. This only shows us how settled these people are here. There is nightlife at Mvunguti. Many of the people here have managed to buy solar panels for electricity. Cold drinks are available too, thanks to paraffin-operated fridges. The people of Mvunguti survive on fishing. The engine boats are not cheap though. We are told a boat fetches 850,000 Malawi kwacha. The engine is at 1.6 million kwacha. The boats we see here are just half of the total in this area, as many are out fishing. It's a risky job, and not for the faint-hearted. The worst being the unpredictable weather on the lake. At this time, wives at home are inwardly praying for the safe return of their husbands and waiting for the good news of a handsome catch from the lake. All days are not good though, because at times their husbands come back empty-handed. Worst still, accidents happen on the lake. There is no police unit at Mvunguti. What happens at the event of a crime at the island?
Munthu uyu tampeza kapena tamugwira. Choyamba timapempha ajini yake amene alakwiridwa aja, kaya kapena amene aberedwa aja, poyerekeza kuti ife ku ofesi kwathu tilibe kothumba. Ndiye timagwirizana nawo munthu uja. Ndiye tikaonanso kuti mwina mwake kapena munthu uja ndi munthu woti sangathe kuipeza ndalama yoti akhoza kugulira mafuta kapena nkutani. Nthawi zina kukakhala masana ngatano pamakhala pali mwayi woti timathe kufufuza maboti kunyanja, timakomberananso mtima.
But how often do the Member of Parliament and Ward Councillor visit this area to appreciate the problem?
At Mvunguti, I don't go there oftenly, just because we have some problems like transport, whereby I'm looking into it. I raised that issue at the DC's office at the council level, so that we should, if possible, the government or the council should supply us with something like a boat so we can use it for transport.
Danda ulola likulu monga kwa MP akansa. MP atu kapena tina kuti ma MP nthawi yomwe amaoneka iwo kumphanga kuno ndi nthawi ya masankho poziwa kuti mwina ndi ukhozo ukapezako 7 or 8,000 ya mavoti. Ndi nthawi yomwe iwo amakondo upezeka kumalo kuno. Koma tikangoti taponya mavoti palibe MP yemwe amayerekeza kuti atendi piteko. Akansala mwamvaja anachita kuyitanidwa zitavuta pa skulu yomwe amainena iji. Ndipo uopa mawu amene adatuluka kuti tiguba tikubwera komweko iwo wajana adzasakamuka kuzafika ku.
When put to the councillor of the area, that people complain that he doesn't go there, he changed tune.
People, I think people think that we do go there for during elections time. But with me, I do go there oftenly. At Mvunguti, I don't go there oftenly.
Oops, contradictions and more contradictions. Typical of most politicians. No comment. Tons of fish come out of this place each year. As much as these people make a living, vendors from our cities rip off these poor souls by buying cheaply here and doubling profits in town. When shall our natural resources benefit locals? Only God knows. Definitely not our generation. These people risk their lives every day and night for the fish we enjoy in town. But do they reap the fruits befitting their sweat? No. The only answer to this is by empowering these people. Let us invest in value addition. This will obviously boost our economy too. Value addition will definitely widen the market base for our fish, thereby bringing in the much needed and scarce foreign exchange. So the next time you enjoy that jambo, that usipa, that mulamba, the matemba, reflect to where that fish is coming from and the risk someone is taking every day for you to have that delicious meal.